Oh, I miss you.
Hi, everyone. We're back with another interview with Winning Her Way. I'm your host, Destiny Jackson, and today we have a very special guest, Coach Melissa Devore. Me and Coach Mel go way back to 2019 when I was a baby.
I know. So long.
It's been a long time, and she brought me on at Limestone and started my basketball career there.
Thanks for having me, first off.
Of course.
My name is Melissa Devore, and I'm the head women's basketball coach now at Coker University. Before that, I was the assistant coach at Limestone, where I got to coach you and a lot of really great people. Before that, I played there. And then I also played at a junior college in Illinois my first 2 years. Grew up in Indiana, love the game of basketball, and have been in it like 18 years now, which is crazy.
So, what's your background that led you to playing?
Yeah, growing up in Indiana, like you're born with a basketball. My sister played, so my cousins played. It's really cold in Indiana, so we try to get inside. Right. Indoor sports, never outdoor. So grew up being around basketball and fell in love with the game, and it gave me a lot of opportunity. Played travel basketball, and then got an opportunity to earn a scholarship, and then ultimately it helped me get into this coaching profession. So basketball has been great to me. I knew I wanted to teach. I didn't know that I would teach basketball. I thought I would teach in school, just for relationships and mentorship, and just have an opportunity to impact people. What got me into coaching was my coaches. The relationships I had personally with my coaches made me want to be a coach.
Like, I know for me, I connected with you because, like, I feel like you made that important. Like, your relationship with everybody on your team. That, like, is what made me enjoy it. So I can see that in, like, just how you coach. So I love that.
I feel like the coaching part of basketball, like, the longer I stay in it, like, it makes me sound old to say, but it's changing so much. Like, it feels like college is kind of professional with the NILs, transfer. Right. Probably my biggest challenge, retaining kids, because there is an opportunity somewhere else. Even within your conference, like, there's so many loopholes, and it's so easy to just, if I'm not happy here, I'm gonna go somewhere else. So just retaining kids, where the relationship piece comes into fact. And also we've had a really good year, and there's been some progress in the Coker women's basketball program, so that helps.
Oh yeah, you're doing major accomplishments. Tell us your record and where y'all stand in the conference.
Like, a really good year, the best in the history of Coker women's basketball. We're 21-2. We lost yesterday at Catawba, so that's a little downer, but 21-2, first in the conference, first in the regional, 9th in the nation.
Okay.
Five games left, so we're in a really good spot. It's been a really good year.
So can you share with them how long you've been Coker's head coach?
I got hired here in 2020. COVID year, I took over a program that was not very good, and when I took over the program, there were 6 kids on the roster, and I played an abbreviated first-year head coach, first-time head coach, COVID, and 6 kids I inherited. It was a hard year, but we've gotten better every year since I've been here. Next Saturday, I will be graduating my first signing class that came in when I got here. Yes, so that's exciting. I felt like I was ready to, slide over a seat and be a head coach and make some decisions for myself. And
yeah, for sure,
having this opportunity has really been great.
So what are a few qualities you look for in a player that you're recruiting for your program?
Like, if you have not yet seen us play, we press 94 feet 100% of the game. We trap, we play. You have to be able to defend, and we run the dribble drive still. Okay. So we downhill. You got to be able to shoot it enough from the perimeter where you're guarded, but you got to be able to handle it. For us, having a motor is important, because we're expecting you to be able to score, get downhill, get to the free throw line, and then as soon as it goes in, pick up full court, press, trap, scramble.
Right. Oh, I love that. I love it.
So probably the biggest characteristics, you got to be able to defend. Like you got to like defense. Then you have to have a motor. Like you have to have some energy, and that's what we look for in our recruits.
Like, tell us your coaching style. Are you laid back? Like, what are you like out of practice?
Yeah, I think I'm excitable, but I don't get like too high or too low. I think I stay pretty like I'll waver like here, middle. Really allow myself to get down even after a loss. I try to stay positive, and sometimes it's important to hold people accountable and get on them a little bit. But I'm not in your face, scream at you. But I just try to make it fun. Like these years of your life is like the best years of your life, and I want you to enjoy it. I don't understand how coaches like yell at you and scream all the time. I feel like that would be exhausting.
Right.
So I try to again have relationships with the girls and encourage and motivate and get them to work hard.
Can you kind of like dive into that a little more, like how the recruiting process goes, and how do you decide where you start to look for girls, or do you wait for girls to come to you? Are you looking overseas? Like, how do you go about your recruiting?
Yeah, I've never recruited internationals. It's just I don't have a connection there. I try to recruit South Carolina and the region of South Carolina pretty heavy, just because I think it's important to have kids from your area. So we have a list, and we try to get like 2 years ahead and kind of follow with your AAU team and with your high school team. And from there, build a relationship. And then if it seems like it's a good fit, with what we're looking for in that year, we'll bring you to campus, show you around, again, work on the relationship. And then every year is different. Like maybe we need someone with experience. So we do dabble in the JUCOs. We do get on the portal. But my philosophy, I like high school kids. I like them. I like to develop them. We do a lot of skill development.
What gets you ready for a game?
Yeah, usually I wake up and listen to worship music. I don't know, that's not like a turn up. It doesn't get me like...
No, it's a turn up for me.
It is for me.
Look, to each his own. It's a turn up for me, yeah.
So I try to watch the opponent's out of bounds under right before I go downstairs to like focus on the game, just because I feel like out of bounds under is such an easy way to get a quick, easy look. That's like the last thing I see before I go downstairs and start writing on the board and get focused for the game. And then we as a team, we pray together, and then we try to get jacked up, get excited. We run out and it's game time.
I know y'all have been on cloud nine most of the season, but like for a game like yesterday, like how do you just stay so positive even when it's not easy or players aren't always feeling it?
Yeah, we were not very good yesterday, but yesterday was one of those days. But it feels like at this point in the season, every team is going through something. They're going through sickness. They're going through injury. They're tired. It's just the bad, gritty part of the year. This team is extremely motivated, so it's been really nice. So although we took a loss yesterday, today's practice was encouraging. They're ready. They feel they held themselves accountable a little bit and feel where they fell short. So this team is just really encouraged or motivated that they're like the first. They're the first in my class that came in as high school.
They're making history.
Yeah, they're the first 21 team ever. They're the first to ever be nationally ranked, first time ever regional, and they're excited for all of that. So it's been easy to kind of get them going.
So what are your short and long-term goals for your program?
I want to win here, and I think this year is nice. Like we won 17-11 last year, which is a winning season. But I want to continue to grow on what we started this year. And this senior class was our foundation, and they kind of set a standard for what the work looks like. Hopefully we make it to the NCAA tournament for the first time ever. I want to continue to make, every year making the conference tournament shouldn't be the goal. Like winning conference tournament should be the goal. Continue to leave my mark here at Coker.
I'm so proud of you, and
Thank you.
Happy that you left us for a better purpose. And those girls are really lucky to have you.
Thank you.
Been jealous for a little bit, so they're lucky to have you. I can't wait to watch y'all play Saturday and to see you. And I really thank you so much for taking your time. I know you've been really busy and we've been up in the air planning an interview, but once I got this opportunity, and its focus is like women doing great things in sports, like you kind of were like, So I was like, perfect. I know just the woman to call.
Well, thanks for,
So thank you.
and I'm proud of you for what you're doing and just shining a light on women's sports. Like, this is the time. Women's basketball, especially. Like, it's been so fun to be a part of women's basketball, and we're definitely trending. So
And it
keep doing.
has. I love you.
See you.
And I thank you for talking.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for watching. And we will have more content of Coach Mel for you guys very soon.
See you there.
Thank you.